I was scrolling on the TL earlier when I came across one of the craziest headlines I've ever seen on my time on Twitter. I'm gonna read it out for y'all so y'all are just as shocked as me when I read it. Ex-boyfriend of Twitch streamer Catalina exposes her of cheating on him with her blood cousin. Now I read that and I thought it's no way. On Twitter they be capping all the time. People be writing fake captions about what happened in the video. So often on Twitter people just made things up to ruin other people's reputations. So at first I took it with a grain of salt, but you know me, I'll always try and do my due diligence. So I watched the video and oh boy, there's a lot to unpack here. Hi, my name is Jeffrey. You're watching Just Jeffrey. Welcome or welcome back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. YouTuber ImNotKenneth was the longtime boyfriend of streamer and YRG affiliate KVTREZ. I'm not gonna lie, I've never known how to pronounce her name, so I'm gonna just call her Kat for the rest of the video. Now you might be asking why I said Kat is a YRG affiliate. I fear I had to add that in to make her credentials sound a little bit more tough. And I'm not gonna lie, I only actually know her because of your Rage stream. I'm not familiar with her content if I'm being so honest. So sorry Rage, I know you just got a controversy. I need to add that YRG affiliate to it, but I'ma stick with it. It sounds tough. Yesterday, Kenneth dropped a video titled "My Girlfriend Cheated on Me with Her Cousin." His video will be linked in the description. Please go show him some love in this tough time. Anyway, in the video, he detailed how his girlfriend Kat lived with him inside the house that he paid for. The man was paying all the bills. Slowly started to talk to and FaceTime her cousin more and more and more. At first, he didn't think anything of it because they're blood cousins. They're actually blood related cousins. But after the revelation of what they was really doing behind closed doors, he started to reflect back on it and he's like, wait a second, something ain't right. And he started to deep that every single time that he would come around, she put her phone on mute. And even sometimes she was falling asleep on the phone with him. Now I ain't gonna lie, to fall asleep on the phone with your cousin is insane work. Only people I gone to sleep on the phone with was shorties I was talking to back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, if you wasn't going to sleep on FaceTime with shorties, going to sleep on the phone with shorties, you weren't in there. I ain't gonna lie. You wasn't in there for real if you weren't going to sleep on the phone together. But progressively, he started to weirder and weirder things going on between these two, which eventually led to this one situation where he was walking by her bathroom door when she was inside and he heard something. He heard something that had him shook. He's hearing her on FaceTime. She's talking about her gains. And he's like, okay, gym gains, that ain't nothing wrong. And she's talking about yams. And if you don't know what yams are, you might be too young. But check the comments if you want to figure out what yams are. And honestly, this is a weird conversation to really have with anyone, especially when you're in the bathroom. Like, what is going on in there? There's something amiss. This is when Kenneth decides to do something that is rather controversial. And I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to let him explain it because it's controversial.
So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like, talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro.
First of all, how bro knows there's a camera inside his extra guest bathroom is a little weird. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I know his explanation was the cat and all that, and I understand that, but it's a little weird. The fact that he knew that is a little weird. I don't want to know what he was doing with that. I had to touch on that because no matter how I rationalize it in my head, it's just a little bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, I suppose in this situation it worked out in his favor. Second of all, imagine your heart already dropping because you hearing your sure you talking about some yams on FaceTime and you hear a man on the other side of the phone. You're like, oh, what's going on? She definitely cheated. You tap into the camera, you see what's going on, and you see her just straight spreading her shit. You see her spreading her shit for another man, just playing with her cake for another man. Oh my God. Imagine you get inside and you realize that the person on the other end of the line was her blood cousin. Nah, dog, this is some shit I won't wish on my worst enemy. Yo, girl cheating. She discussing her gym gains and showing it by spreading that shit on FaceTime. And then it's her cousin. Incest. No. I'm gonna go through a few of the messages that he took a recording of, and I want you to keep in mind that once again, this is her blood cousin, okay? Not family friend that they call cousin, not a close friend that you call your cousin. Blood cousin. We got this same blood running through us. You feel me? That's what we talking about. So we got the cousin in the gray text, we got Cat with the blue text. Just remember that from now on. You're gonna remember it when I use the voices. I think after Kentucky, I am even deeper. Why you say that? Like, I feel way more endearment towards you and also more disconnect from Kenneth. I feel like yo, I'm sorry, I had to whoa, I broke. Imagine your girlfriend, imagine seeing this. Yo, I'll be sick to my stomach. She's talking about, I feel more endearment towards her cousin. Her cousin. He's talking about, I feel more of a way towards my cousin, but I feel disconnect from you, my boyfriend. Oh my God. This is sickening. I feel I can visualize you as a boyfriend figure. The cousin stuff be fucking me up in a different way too. And I be worrying this shit is a fruitless love. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get heartbroken on some shit. That shit. Like, again, she acknowledges like, yo, we are cousins. I ain't really care though. I'm trying to imagine that, dog. She acknowledges how weird it is. Like, yo, we are low-key cousins. Not even low-key, we are cousins. But I can still visualize you as a boyfriend. Dog, does anyone know, is Kat from Alabama? Does she have blood running in her that's from Alabama? She light-skinned, right? That white part might be from Alabama. I'm putting my hands up. It might be from Alabama. What on earth is going on here? I feel you. I think I'm in deeper too, because every time I think of the future, I always picture you in it. That is so damn cute. Crying emoji. This is some shit I say to my girlfriend, dog. This is some shit I felt and meant when I started talking to my girlfriend. But to be talking about your cousin in this context is so peculiar. Again, we are talking about blood cousins here. Like, y'all would already be in each other's future. You guys are related by blood. Any family link up, you guys can both go to. The only way y'all are gonna be disconnected is if you choose to be disconnected. Like, you guys are family. You got the same blood running through you. It's only if you fall out with your family that you're not gonna be connected. Like that shit is what I don't understand. This is so weird. There's no other way to slice it. It's so odd. Like, I be thinking this shit isn't gonna go nowhere. Not because neither of us don't want it to, but because it can't. And that be fucking me up. Like, on some, I really wish we just weren't cousins. Yeah, I feel you. But it helps me when I think, like, I forgot what accent I was doing for the cousin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry. It's bad continuity. I forgot what accent I was doing, so I'm gonna switch it up. What helps me when I think? What helps me when I think like that is I just remember what we both agreed. We'll always be close no matter what. So you know you'll still be here kinda if this has to end. Dog, you guys are cousins. Again, if you want to be close, you can be close on some normal shit. Like, this is so odd. My head, bro. That's true. I know I'll never lose you. I just be worried from us getting this intertwined. Like, if we had to end it, that I would be heartbroken. I have to go through those emotions again, or that I'll feel away when you eventually get with someone else. I know I didn't read that right. Let me just process this in my brain a little bit. Let me do some quick calculations. Let me feel those emotions again. What does that mean? I truly hope she's talking about heartbreak, because from the way this is sounding, this may not be the first instance of cousin fuckery. I'm not going. What on earth, Kat, do you mean by feel those emotions again? I truly hope you don't mean in regards to feeling heartbroken from your cousin. Gang, no way you guys have ran this play before and you're running it again. And the first time ended in heartbreak and you decide to run it back. Jesus Christi. Waiting be this one. Hey, wala deo. Like, we move. Okay, Mrs. Part, and I'm just realizing while editing, yeah, I feel you. I don't got any words of encouragement because I don't want to feel this shit either. It gets like that. I guess this is what we signed up for. The sacrifice. The level of mental gymnastics that they're both doing, where they know just how wrong it is, just how societally shamed they'll be for it. They still keep on going forward with it like this. I want to take a peek into her brain. Not even just her brain, because it's not just her. I want to take a look into both of their brains. What on God's green earth is going on? Because I don't think their brains is wired the same as mine. I mean, I know they're not. This is so cooked. What demon possesses you to go and do this with your own family, your cousin, your blood? That Alabama demon is different, brother. Gosh darn tune cousin fucking shenanigans. I don't know what goes on in Alabama, but chill. What promise? No matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck our bond up. Like, if we go through a breakup or some, obviously it might not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment after or once niggas get in their next relationship or anything. If we feel some, we gotta say it and talk about it. I'm talking about on both sides. You feel me? It's just like they both know, like in their head, like this shit is messed up. The level of degeneracy behind these messages is actually astonishing. I can't lie. On both ends, both of them are fried in the brain. They both acknowledge like, yo, this is not normal shit. But even then, they don't care. They want to crack each other. And it sounds like they have. It sounds like this isn't even the first time. Might not be the second nor third. They are familiar with each other's body. And not in that, oh, we used to bath together way. In that we are sleeping in the bed together way. What on earth is going on here, Kat? You are far too grown to be acting like this.
After all that,
You are far too grown to not know that this is wrong. What is going on? It just started. Can we resume this momentarily? But yeah, that promise is a hard one to keep. That's all for the text messages. I'm gonna go through, and if there's more, I'll talk about them in a second. If not, then we are moving on to the next thing. Throughout the messages, it's extremely odd how often they keep recognizing, hey, like, we are cousins, this is odd, but they still continue forward. They still keep talking about the fact that they're cousins and they want to crack each other. The disconnect between the recognition that, hey, this is odd, and the action of going and doing all this shit is just like, you know what I mean? What is this? Like, no bullshit. These messages are already shocking. Like, these messages is genuinely sickening, but somehow, I'm not joking, it does gets worse. Look at this freak at list she sent to him. Bucket list. These are their bucket list items together. Nut on face. Eat off body. Smash tape if you get the gist. Head videos. Handyman, you know what I'm saying? And spitting in mouth. Handcuffing. Tripod video. Public quickie. Movie. Crack. I ain't gonna lie, this is a solid list if I'm being honest. Just from a normal perspective, this is a great list. I'm not gonna lie, I might take this. I'm not gonna lie. But moving on, let's ignore the fact that I said that. This is a bucket list of items between her and her cousin. Jesus Christ, I'm deceased, bro. How is this real? This is so weird. Oh my god. They had kids. That kid is each of their niece or nephew, you feel me? Wait, what's that kid? That kid's their second cousin. No, first cousin. No, I'm tripping. It's not their niece or nephew. Their first cousin, right? I think first cousin is the child of your cousin. That kid is their son or daughter, but also their first cousin. I think that's how that works. I think I have that right. If I have that right, I'm the GOAT. But anyway, moving on. Honestly, this is a calm list for, you know, if there's a normal relationship. I can't lie. Ain't nothing wrong with this list. This is a proper list if I do say so myself. The fact that it came from thoughts between your cousin is just so sickening. How did they... Goodness gracious, bro, this is absurd. I don't know how many times I need to say this, but they are blood cousins. What in the cousin loving Alabama fucking shit is this? When I first saw this, I still had my doubts, I'm not gonna lie. Even through the text, I was trying to rationalize it. I was like, you know, maybe, just maybe there's a chance that they're just really close friends. They're family friends that call each other cousin. Maybe they grew up together, they call each other cousin on some shit. Nope, not at all. It's no hope saving her. There is nothing that she can say in the public that would save her from what has already been exposed. At the end of the video, Kenneth shares a secret recording that he had of his conversation between him and Kat after the confrontation, where she admits that they had been like this since they was kids. And it goes back to some family psychological bond type shit. Like, this should go deep. It go deep.
This is something that I only did recently. Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot. And I cared for you a lot, you know that? I'm sorry, babe.
I don't care.
We've always had a close relationship since we was young. And I think, like, on some mentally fucked up shit, I think, like, we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because, like, when we was little jerks, like, before even puberty, like, we were, like, really close to where, like, some of our family members would notice it. And once I was really having my doubts, and you know, with you, you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
So you fuck your cousin.
It's so weird. Nah, but real talk though, this situation tight crazy, bruh. I can't imagine loving a girl for years, living with her for years, and then finding out that she cheated on you. Levels of disrespect here are so crazy to me, dog. Not only did she cheat, but with her cousin? You know what kind of trust issues that would start in a man? How you gonna look at any girl and her cousin and not think no type weird things anymore? You know how much therapy she just signed that that man up for? You know how little he's gonna trust girls now? He couldn't trust his past girlfriend with her cousin, with her blood family. He couldn't leave her alone with him. They start cracking. That's absurd. Bro, real life, I couldn't imagine how sick I'd be if I was in Kenneth's position. Kenneth said he was throwing up when he found out. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I can't blame him.
It was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like, I genuinely was throwing up. I'm not gonna lie, you could ask all my homeboys. I was calling them. I was in my restroom throwing up just nonstop, bro. Everything I ate prior to that, I threw it all up, bro. It was sick, bro.
I would be doing the same thing. That being said, that's about it for the video. I can't believe what's happening in this world, bro. You can't even trust some girls around their own cousin. This shit is absurd. Oh, it's like Future said, it's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
You just gotta keep living it, bro. Like, yo. Oh my god, her cousin. Oh. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts about the video. Comment your thoughts about this entire situation. Comment if you have a similar experience. I guess like I want to hear if other people have been through this. It is a more common experience than I'm thinking. If it is, please let me know. If you're also from Alabama, also let me know, because I feel like that's a very important detail that you have to add. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to join the family by tapping into the community Discord. We're getting that shit live and popping. Gotta do a lot more things there. I'm excited to do a lot more things there and connect with y'all. And don't forget to tap into my other platforms. I even put them on the screen for you. They're all in the description below. It's a just world. I can't lie, I am working on that tagline. I need some help. As you can see, that shit is low-key not tough, but it is a just world. I don't really know what that means now. I'm really thinking about it. This is a terrible sign off. Anyway, stay tuned for the next video. And don't forget to show Kenneth some love. His video is linked in the description. And yeah, thank you so much. Okay. I love y'all. Okay, bye-bye.